Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor in constructive rest. Close your eyes and relax your breathing. Focus on the area of the upper abdomen and begin to relax there. Many of us who have chronic back pain grip or hold in this area without even knowing it. I've found that by spending time on doing these tight patterns before practicing poses that strengthen and stabilize is very beneficial. I consider it essential. Letting go is simple, but not at all easy for most of us. At first, the patterns may be so much a part of you, you'll find it impossible to even feel the muscles gripping. Or you may feel the tightness, but be unable to let it go. All this is part of the process. Eventually, the tightness will begin to dissolve, and I encourage you to begin any yoga practice in the conscious meditation to liberate the belly. Not only will your back feel better, you'll feel release of stress as well. To relax into an easy breath rhythm is a good start. Gradually feel tension deep in the belly release. And soon your lumbar spine will start to feel more fluid, and you can begin to explore movement. This next exercise is called wave breathing, and is a slight exaggeration of the natural movement that occurs in the spine as you breathe. It will help you feel how important good breathing is to a happy back. The breath is through the nose and stays at a natural, relaxed pace. As you breathe out, I want you to slightly press the small of the back to the mat. Notice the short pause. And then, as you breathe in, press the base of your hips near the sit bones to the mat. And you'll feel that makes a small tunnel under your lower back. The exercise is as simple as that. So working at your own pace, exhale and press the small of the back to the mat. Pause. On the inhalation, gently press the sit bones to the mat to make the slight tunnel under your lower back. Continue the exercise, noticing the ripple of movement that flows up and down the spine on each breath cycle. As you breathe out, you can imagine a wave of movement flowing from tail to head. After the pause, when you're breathing in, feel the flow reverse, rolling from the top of the neck to the tail. Feel the spine become more fluid and supple with each breath. After your next breath, return to normal breathing and hug your knees. Return to constructive rest with your right arm on the floor at shoulder height. Breathing in, stretch the left arm up, and breathing out, reach to the right, turning your upper body. Trying to turn enough that your left palm comes to the right hand. Your left hip will probably lift slightly, but keep your knees in constructive rest. Feel the upper back stretch as it widens. Now hold your left wrist, and as you breathe out, gently pull to turn the upper body to the right even more. Pause on each breath in and gently pull again on each breath out. The breath stays quiet and steady. If you feel you need more height under your head, increase the size of your blanket. And keep the neck long. Inhale and release your arm, rolling back to constructive rest. Taking your left arm to the side, breathe in and raise the right arm. Breathing out, reach left, turning the upper body and trying to bring the right palm to the left. The right hip will lift slightly. Now hold your right wrist, and as you exhale, gently pull to the left, rotating the body a little more. This is quite a stretch, so stay aware of keeping the breath steady and making sure you exhale. Inhale, release, and return to constructive rest. We're going to do the same exercise again with a twist. So from constructive rest, stretch your right arm out, and inhaling, raise your left arm, and as you exhale, once again reach across your chest to rotate your upper body to the right. Hold your left forearm a little higher than before. Maintain a gentle pull on the arm, and exhaling, slowly bring the arm as close to the ear as possible. Keep the arm straight. Consciously lengthen from side ribs through the underarm on each steady out breath, making the back body very long. Inhale, release, and rolling onto your back, stretch the left arm wide. Breathe in, right arm up. Breathing out, reach across your chest and hold your right forearm. Exhaling, pull the right arm as close to the ear as you can, keeping the arm straight. You can really feel the lengthening in the middle back. And try not to tighten the neck. Notice how with each breath the body may lengthen just a little bit more. When you're on your own, you can hold this pose as long as you like. For now, let's release the arm, roll onto the back, and take a moment to enjoy the effect of the twist. Rolling to your right side, bring your knees to hip level. Start with your knees and feet together. Now slide your left leg over just a bit more so your left knee is a little past the right. Gently drawing the belly into the back, take the left arm forward, broadening your upper back and chest. At the same time, try to hollow the armpit. You do that by gently pulling the upper side ribs toward the shoulder blades. Turn your head to the right, and on an exhalation, reach out to the left, bringing the arm about a third of the way to the floor. Keep the arm active to continue broadening the upper back and chest. Keeping your head to the right, exhale and pull the upper side ribs towards the mat to hollow the armpit, and perhaps you can feel how this engages the muscles of the upper back more. Inhale, release the pose, and exhaling, roll to your back. Now roll to your left side and begin with your hips level, your knees and feet stacked. And then slide your right knee a little further so the right hip rolls toward the knee a bit. Breathe in, raising the right arm up. As you reach, try not to lift from the neck so much as from the underarm, so your whole upper body is involved. Now exhale, reach to the right, bringing the arm a third of the way to the floor while the head turns left. To strengthen the upper back, exhale and pull your upper side ribs into the back body. This is a very small movement, but one where you might be able to feel the side ribs working. A spinal twist such as this may require you to pay more attention to keeping your breath quiet and steady. The exhale as long as the inhale. Roll onto the back and hug the knees. Lie in constructive rest, taking the blanket out from under your head. Stretch your arms wide with the palms up and slowly slide the arms overhead, stopping if it becomes uncomfortable. You may find that resting your arms on blankets or blocks eases shoulder tension. Relax your neck, gently rolling it from side to side. Now place your feet hip width, parallel, and with the ankles in line with the knees, so your lower leg is perpendicular to the floor. Close your eyes and relax your back. Let the spine be fluid, like a string of pearls. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, use your inner thighs to push the knees slightly forward over the toes. This will lengthen your string of pearls and lift the hips slightly off the floor into this variation of bridge shoulder stand. Lower your hips back down, noticing if your back seems a little longer. Let's do that again. Breathe in, press the feet to the floor, and with your inner thighs, exhale to take the knees over the toes. Try not to grip your glutes as you do this, so the spine is more easily elongated. Down you come, hips last. Do this one more time on your own, seeing if you can hold it for a couple of easy breaths as you wriggle your back ribs away from the ears. And hug your knees. Roll up your blanket into a firm cylinder to make a bolster that's going to go under your upper back. You'll also need a yoga block or another folded blanket to place under your head. Now place the bolster across your mat and lie back on it, positioning it under your upper back so the arms just clear the bolster. Place the block under your head. Gently lengthen your neck, but don't overdo it by pulling the chin in too much, since that will tighten the throat. Rest your arms at your sides at shoulder height. Putting your feet on the floor, lift your hips slightly. Draw the belly gently in, and without gripping your glutes, elongate your lower back. Lower your hips back to the floor. Let's do that again. Press down with the feet, and exhaling, lift the hips while drawing the belly gently to the spine and not tightening your glutes. And release to the floor again. Do this one more time on your own. Now, straighten your legs, close your eyes, and relax. If your lower back is uncomfortable, make sure the bolster isn't positioned too low. It needs to be in the upper back, right up into the armpits. If the lower back is still uncomfortable, make the bolster smaller. One of the most common causes of back pain and fatigue is an over-rounded or flexed upper back. It's very common, so this back bend is helping you to passively release some of the muscle tension that contributes to an over-rounded back, and to gradually restore movement and ease from which you can build a strong upper back and correct your posture. Initially, you may have difficulty resting on the blanket because of the long-held tension patterns in your muscles. But try to spend a few minutes every day or so over the bolster, and you'll begin to notice a reduction of chronic tension in the neck and upper back, and release of stress. Keep the breathing slow and easy, resting here for a few more breaths, aware of what it feels like to let go of tension. To come off the bolster, place your feet on the floor and remove the block. Lift your hips, push your shoulders to the mat. Reposition the bolster under your hips and hug your knees. Place your mat against a wall for a pose called legs up the wall. Have your block handy. Lying down, swing your legs up the wall. Now press your feet into the wall to lift the hips so you can place the block on its flattest side, under your sacrum, about 6 inches from the wall. Position the block so the bottom of your hips are just over the far edge. Straighten your legs and very gently press the lower sacrum to the block, and release your sit bones towards the floor. If you cannot yet do this, move the block further away from the wall. You can also do this without any prop at all. Another alternative that can be wonderful is to rest your sacrum on a bolster made of 2 blankets. Once you've settled in, close your eyes and rest. Remember, a good deal of lower back pain is caused by overcontracting muscles. The block or bolster under the sacrum provides support that allows the tight lower back muscles to rest. Relax your breath. Relax your belly. Feel the belly grows deep like a deep lake. No tension in the upper body or the face. Simply focus on the rhythm of your breath in and gently out. Come out of the pose by pressing your feet into the wall again. Remove the block and lower your hips to the floor. Finish this gentle practice with a deep relaxation pose called Savasana. Slide away from the wall and lie on your back, putting a rolled up blanket under your thighs and a block or blanket under your head. These props will support you in a way that promotes release of the particularly tight muscles in the neck and lower back that prevent many people from being able to lie comfortably at all. You may wish to cover yourself with a blanket as well. Take your feet mat width and relax your legs. Reach across and hug your shoulders to broaden the upper back, and then take your arms nice and wide and let them relax. Close your eyes and once again, turn your awareness to the breath that in this pose provides a gentle rhythm, like having the ocean inside you, massaging and relaxing you from the inside out. Begin to scan your spine from head to tail. Beginning at the neck, relax and imagine dropping each vertebra to the floor. Just let them go. When you're ready, move your attention to the upper back. Letting each breath in make space so the exhale can help you release the muscles of the upper back. This is a letting go of long-held patterns, and part of the process is to feel where you're still tense. But don't underestimate the power of this pose. With practice, you will feel release and build a somatic memory of what being relaxed really feels like. Now bring your mind to your mid-back, a very tight area for many of us. Continue to let the breath massage your back. Now feel the lower back, another chronically tight area. As you begin to relax, you may find an urge to adjust your body longer. Finally, go right down into your belly. relaxing and deepening it, and feeling the release flow down to the feet. Now remove the block from under your head and slowly roll to one side. Coming up to a seated position, and seal your practice by bringing the palms together at the chest and pausing with closed eyes for a moment. Namaste.